Nguyễn Thị Xuân was born on January 6, 1996, in Quang Binh Province, Vietnam. Growing up in a small, rural village, she was introduced to sports at a young age, playing games with her siblings and classmates. Her family, though not wealthy, prioritized physical fitness, and her parents encouraged her to participate in local sporting events. From the age of 10, Xuan showed a natural talent for running, particularly in short-distance sprints. However, it wasn't until the age of 12 that her talent was noticed by a sports coach during a local competition. Xuan's interest in athletics developed as she participated in local school competitions, excelling in the 100 meters and 200 meters. By the time she was a teenager, her skills had caught the attention of the Quang Binh Sports School, where she was offered a chance to train seriously in athletics. Under the guidance of her early coaches, she began to hone her sprinting abilities and learned the finer details of speed and technique. Her hard work and natural ability helped her quickly rise through the ranks of the provincial athletics scene. Initial rise to prominence. At the age of 15, Nguyễn Thị Xuân began competing at the Vietnam National Youth Athletics Championships, where she demonstrated her potential by securing a gold medal in the 100 meters. This victory was an important stepping stone in her career, as it marked her first major achievement on a national level. Xuan's performance drew the attention of national coaches, and by the time she was 17, she was invited to join the Vietnam national athletics team. The transition to the national team was a challenging but rewarding experience for Xuan. The training was more intense, and she had to compete against some of the top sprinters in Vietnam. However, her resilience and discipline helped her adjust quickly, and she made significant strides in her development as an athlete. Her natural speed and tenacity in competition earned her recognition, and by 2014, she began to make a name for herself in national competitions. Career peak. National and regional success. 2015. 2017. Breakthrough years. Nguyễn Thị Xuan's career truly began to take off in 2015, when she participated in the Southeast Asian SEA Games held in Singapore. Though she was a relatively new face on the international stage, Xuan had already established herself as a strong contender in Vietnam. At the SEA Games, she competed in both the 100 meters and 200 meters, but her performance in the 200 meters was particularly impressive. She won a silver medal, finishing just behind the gold medalist, marking her as a serious competitor on the regional athletics scene. The success at the 2015 SEA Games was a pivotal moment in her career. Xuan's silver medal in the 200 meters was not only a personal achievement, but also a significant contribution to the Vietnamese team's overall performance in the competition. This achievement solidified her place as one of the top sprinters in Southeast Asia. 2016-2017. Dominance in national competitions. In the years that followed, Xuan's dominance in national competitions continued. At the Vietnam National Athletics Championships, she consistently secured gold medals in both the 100 meters and 200 meters, often setting personal bests. Her performances at these events gained her national acclaim, and she was widely regarded as one of the top sprinters in Vietnam. Her success in 2016 at the Asian Athletics Championships further solidified her reputation. Although Xuan did not win a medal in the 100 meters, she performed strongly in the 200 meters, finishing in the top 5 and setting a national record in the event with a time of 23.46 seconds. This performance at the continental level demonstrated her ability to compete at the highest levels and hinted at the potential for future success on the global stage. 2017 Southeast Asian Games. Another silver medal. The 2017 Southeast Asian Games in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, saw Nguyễn Thị Xuân reach new heights in her career. In the 200 meters, she ran a stunning race, securing another silver medal, finishing just behind the defending champion. Her time of 23.35 seconds was a personal best, marking her as one of the fastest sprinters in Southeast Asia at that time. Her success in the 200 meters at the 2017 SEA Games solidified her status as one of the region's top athletes. Additionally, she contributed to the Vietnamese team's success in the 4x zone 100-meter relay, where the team won gold, with Xuan playing a crucial role in securing the victory. Main achievements. 2015 Southeast Asian Games, Singapore. Silver medal in the 200 meters. 2016 Asian Athletics Championships. Personal best of 23.46 seconds in the 200 meters. Setting a Vietnamese national record, 2017 Southeast Asian Games, Malaysia. Silver medal in the 200 meters with a personal best of 23.35 seconds. Gold medal in the 4-zone 100-meter relay. Vietnam National Athletics Championships, 2014-2018. Multiple gold medals in both the 100 meters and 200 meters. Set national records in the 100 meters and 200 meters during various national events. Challenges and transition injury setbacks and mental resilience. Despite her continued success, Nguyễn Thị Xuân faced significant challenges in the latter half of her career. In 2018, a recurring hamstring injury forced her to take a break from competitive athletics. The injury put a halt to her training and required careful rehabilitation, which affected her form for much of the year. This period of recovery was mentally and physically challenging for Xuân, as she had to come to terms with the possibility that her peak years might be behind her. However, Xuân's resilience was evident. After several months of recovery, she returned to competition in 2019, but her performances were not as dominant as in previous years. While she remained one of Vietnam's top sprinters, younger athletes were beginning to rise through the ranks, adding new levels of competition. 2020 and beyond, slower performance and reflection. In 2020, Nguyễn Thị Xuân participated in the Vietnam National Athletics Championships, but the COVID-19 pandemic disrupted the competition calendar. As a result, the athlete's final years in competition were somewhat anticlimactic. Though she continued to perform at the national level, Xuân's times in the 100 meters and 200 meters had slowed down significantly, and she struggled to break her personal bests from her peak years. In 2021, after a string of less impressive performances, Nguyễn Thị Xuân made the difficult decision to step back from competitive athletics and retire from the sport. She cited both her physical condition and the rising level of competition as key factors in her decision.